No, I'm saying we did your fasting blood sugar. That's in the morning, and we are getting 302. That's over. That's what's the value? Divide it by 18. Divide 16 point something. Divide 302 by 18. Let's see.
302.
Mm.
It was 302, right?
Yes, in the morning. Fasted. You get my 16, you see? And it's not supposed to be above 7.
Wow.
You see? So it's 2 times plus higher. And you see, it's fine. So it's not like he's sick from it, but the sugar is very high. And it's tricky. The sugar thing is very tricky. The way it works is um, your blood sugar, your blood is this, let's say, I don't like the way the bathroom is, but let's say, okay, let me use the bathroom. That's where the blood is. And this is where you are. You is your cell. The smallest, if I break into pieces, the smallest form that can exist together is the cell. And the blood is just there. This door is insulin. That's the person that allows what you eat to come into this place. So when you eat, everything goes into the blood and stays there. A diabetic person will have all the food here and nothing here. So the cell is very hungry and it's asking for more food. So you have more appetite. You eat again, the whole thing is inside there. And then nothing is coming here still. And then the guy is sending feedback again, eat again. Then you eat again, and everything is there. And if you put a drop of water on this table and bring sugar, cube of sugar, that's what is there, sugar. Because the food is broken down to sugar. When you bring a cube of sugar and there's a drop of water on the table and you touch it, the water goes away to soak it, you agree? That's what happens to people who are diabetic. All the sugar there now draws the water from this place to that place. So at the cellular level, you're dealing with serious starvation, that's not hunger, and dehydration. You see what I'm saying? So you're eating, but your body is not seeing the food. And I'm talking about the cell of everything, cell of the eyes, cell of the kidneys, cell of the liver, cell of everything. Nerve cells, the things that make you feel something. Do you understand? So you're eating, you're eating, you think you're eating too much. So most times when this type of thing continues and we don't use drugs, that's what the drugs do. They go there and touch that door. So that when the cell is hungry, it opens up. In every other person's body, once you eat, when you eat a lot of food, the door opens up. What I need inside here comes in. The moment I've had enough, the door is shut. If you're still eating because you like eating, it will now store it as fat. So sugar should not pack there. But for people who are diabetic, the person who is storing as fat is insulin. The person who is allowing it to come in is insulin. So insulin is faulty. That's the problem with diabetes. So what's happening now is sugar is packing here. It's not even going necessarily to go and store as fat. But it's not coming into this place. You see, so everything is just there in the blood. So when you touch, that's what I'm saying, insulin is not working well. That's what these drugs now do. When you take these drugs, they go and touch that door and make it work. Depending on how long this has lasted. If it lasted too long sometimes, the drugs will not work again. If you've been without the drugs too long, when you start taking them, it will work again. You now need to now bring insulin and inject. There are people like that now who now go and inject insulin daily. But that's why when we bring the drugs early, if most doctors don't do this one now. So the person doesn't really know what's going on. So they see it as, man, I cannot be taking drugs all of my life. But if you know what's happening, just the way I said it, you can understand that these drugs are going to stop us from using injections. Because I know people, you give them drugs two morning, 2 night, and it's not working. The blood sugar is still here. Because at this point, the jaw is now completely bad. Do you understand? So for you, how old are you? That's it. For you to not get your jaws bad, the way to do it, people don't know, is exercise. When you're not eating, not even exercise in the night. That's in the morning when you wake up. When you wake up in the morning, the cell is hungry. And the sugar, there's no sugar there really. Now you're working out and the cell is needing food to support that workout. So it will slam this door open to bring in whatever is there. And there's probably nothing there. So because of that hunger at the level of the cell, it will be, the sensitivity of the door will increase. Do you understand? So if you teach the body to always touch this door, it's almost like the door is rusted when you have diabetes. You see? So we need drugs now to make the door work. You see what I'm saying? So if we say this type of things and then we give drugs, it's easier to, that's why I said I would see you before you go when I saw this thing. So I will explain it to you. You understand? So you want to take those drugs. It's usually convenient. I think it's just in the morning, so morning and evening. How do they give it to you? Morning, just mornings. And most of these routine drugs, the concern will be side effects. That's what the concern will be. And the way when I talk about, for example, BP drugs, for example, most of them, somebody will take BP drug now, and their BP is normal. By tomorrow they say take again. Next tomorrow take again. Because if you don't take it in the morning, the next day your BP goes back up again. And the drugs that will give you side effects are the ones that when you take 10 milligram of it and you urinate, what's coming out is 7 milligram. Where is 3? Then you take another 10 milligram tomorrow, 7 comes out. Where is the other 3? So they keep accumulating. The accumulated effects will give you side effects. But BP drugs, if they accumulate like that, they'll correct the BP by the fact that it's accumulated will make your BP the next day normal. But it doesn't necessarily accumulate. Some of them are excreted completely out of the body at the same time, before the day runs out. Most of those drugs. So they don't necessarily give you side effects long term. There's one woman we admitted here some weeks ago, 84 years. She has been on antihypertensive for 40 years. She was 84. And she had malaria, And she carried her drugs and came to make sure. She was even insisting, please, my drug. I said, we know, for 40 years straight. So those drugs, they leave the body. That's why you have to take them again the next day. The ones that will give you effects are the ones that accumulate over time. As they accumulate, they're not going to create a problem. These ones hardly accumulate. And another thing is, when, so for example, BP drugs give you side effects, they give you side effects immediately. Some people take, you have to, some people take it, and when they take it, it makes their legs swell up. So when they report it, they change it. Some people like COPD makes them cough too much. Some people like COPD makes them have erectile dysfunction. They're not getting the charge the way they want it. So once you just notice it and you complain immediately, we change it and give you another one. We'll keep the options are everywhere. This is even a common one, but it's a very good, very wonderful drug. But there are a lot of options. We have about 10, 15 of them. So when you don't, this one is not working well, we'll give you this one. Not working well, we'll give you this one. Then we'll get one that fits your body. You sit on it. It doesn't do anything to you. Just throw it in your mouth. Correct your BP, correct your sugar, and then you keep living your life. Correcting sugar will come inside here. That's the problem. It's not really that sugar is packing in the blood that's the problem. The problem is there is food, but I'm hungry. But, can you imagine that about it? Food is available, but we're looking for food. If that goes on for too long, this cell will suffer injury. Sometimes people who have injuries, the thing will not heal. Because the cell itself doesn't even have what to work with. Just like if you do any strenuous thing now, you get tired, you want to rest, you want to eat. That's the way it happens at the cell. The cell is tired. It needs food to refresh. It needs to eat the food you're eating. But it can't eat it. Now the guy is dehydrated because water is going to where the sugar is, like I explained to you. But the guy is also very hungry. And now you're putting pressure on him with injury, asking him to heal injury. How will he heal injury when he doesn't have no food, no water, nothing? At the cellular level, yes. You want to mention something? Yes.
This is our own case.
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking for remedy.
Yes.
I also go do all sort of exercises to take about.
You do that.
Exercises.
That's good.
You also complement swimming.
How often do you exercise and when? What time?
Every day.
What time?
In the evenings.
Okay, this is where I have a problem. The body doesn't know you're exercising. It thinks you're still working. Evening exercises are dangerous. I have to say it.
Exercises are dangerous.
Evening exercises are dangerous, and I will explain it. When you wake up in the morning with your fresh strength in the morning and you exercise, what happens is exercise is supposed to be 30 minutes, 1 hour max. But if it's more than 1 hour, it becomes stress. It's not exercise. So when you wake up, when you exercise in the morning by 3 for 30 minutes, let's say you're going to work. If you put a camera on yourself, the day you exercise in the morning, and then the next day you don't exercise, you find out that let's say you're supposed to be at the office by 8, and if you put a camera on yourself, you don't exercise, you find out that you're like this. Let's say there's hold up, somebody's trying to scratch your car. Naturally, you could be like this inside. You're in go mode. If you exercise, do the same thing the next day, exercise for 35 to 40 minutes, you'll be like this. The reason is because you're tired. Exercise takes your strength away. That short panting takes your strength away and forces you to relax. So you're going to work, even though you're running late, people are trying to stress you up. There's hold up. This is the way you are. So you're telling the guy, I beg, no shift. You see the way you are because you're briefly tired. The problem with evening exercises is you left in the morning like this. You're in go mode. You're stressed up already when you woke up. You're dealing with stress now. And then you go to work, you're being stressed. Then when you come back, you continue stressing yourself with what you're calling exercise. And the moment the body is stressing, see the thing that happens again. There are hormones in the body that can gather sugar. It's called cortisol, the stress manager. You can gather sugar again. We're already having a lot of sugar. You can gather sugar from everywhere and go and pack it there again. Because he's trying to make sugar available. The belief is that the man needs sugar because he's going through stress. So that's the job of the hormone. You go and bring it again and go and add. So your stress is going to make these drugs even fail because more sugar is coming, and that's not what you want. Even though you're not necessarily eating. The guy will go and bring it from everywhere things available in the body and go and supply it there. So that's the danger. Now cortisol leaves the body. So I noticed a sleep aid, Cortisol leaves the body when you're sleeping. The problem is, again, now, a lot of us don't have clean sleep. People are sleeping for 4 hours, 3 hours. Some people, when you put camera on them, they are literally almost walking when they're sleeping. So the man has continued, even after exercising, he's also exercising again when he's sleeping. So people wake up tired. Somebody woke up and say, I'm tired. I say, but you just woke up. The person didn't sleep. You're having a nightmare. You're dreaming. Those things are not rest. You're sleeping, but you're not resting. It's when you rest that cortisol now goes away from the body. The when you wake up in the morning, you're fresh. If you do what I now said and work out in the morning, you have active. You now create rest again. That's double rest. So even though you're going to work, you're resting. Before you get your strength back around 1 in the afternoon, it's time to close work. It's 4 hours away. So it's as if you're getting rest during sleep, rest in the morning till 1. And then before you go do small walk window, rest again. So rest everywhere. It controls your sugar. Plus this. People don't know. So they go and carry exercise and do in the evening because it's convenient. And the body doesn't even know your exercise. It's thinking you're still working because you was stressed. How do you know your exercise? It's the same thing you're doing. You're climbing a staircase. It's the same thing you are doing at work. It's the same thing. You're swimming like you're saying. But at work, you are moving files, and stressing.
So what do we do now?
Simple. Let's move that exercise from evening to morning. And let's keep it 30 minutes, 35, something that'll make you sweat. So something a bit high intensity for you. There's no rule there. You don't say go and run and go. Do anything that'll make your start sweating. You get my point? So let's move the exercise to morning. Yes. So what before apart from swimming, what else do you do for exercise?
Normal treadmill.
How old are you? Okay, go ahead. Normal you have a treadmill in your house?
No.
You have to go to go and do it. I don't like New Year resolutions. And what I mean by that is when you have to go to gym now, procrastination can enter. You can say, man, come to go to that gym now. Yeah, I like that house one.
That house one.
The one that you come down from your bed and you're doing it. Whether it's, I'm not saying you should bring treadmill in your house. Okay. You have it in your house? Yeah. The one you do. That's fantastic. How often, how long do you do it?
In fact, that one is even tiring. You can't do it.
Why?
Yeah, because it's becoming boring.
It's boring, okay. That makes sense.
Exercises when you see your next man doing something, you are looking at this.
Yeah, I get it.
We have all the fitness centers in our houses.
Nobody uses those things. Okay, I get it.
People who have swimming pool in their houses don't even use swimming pool.
That's true. I agree.
It
becomes boring.
It's always going outside.
So see what people now do to hack it. They bring trainers.
Trainers will come at some point in time crisis.
What do you mean crisis?
Crisis is that maybe sometimes the trainer will come and train you. Will be getting. You look at the beg. I'm okay.
Okay, you and I'm going they almost get problem. Okay. This person is not
try to
force you to push you to the extreme. I understand this. Without intelligence, I understand. And
it's nothing with us.
I understand what you do.
Why am I waiting for them?
Yes.
I will speak to them. I'm very busy.
Yes.
Don't come and trainers have feel bad.
Yes. I'm helping you.
Don't worry, I'm paying you now. Am I not paying you? I beg, don't bother me.
I get you. But going to the gym now,
going to the gym now means that
1 a week.
Willingly getting up from your seat.
How often are you doing this?
No, when I already start with every amount of money in charity. So I know that if I'm not going there, I'm losing my money.
Okay.
And also I meet other people.
So practically, how often are you going? That's what I want to know. Just
practically I go every day. And evening is the convenient time. I know when I go to the evening section, I come home. I don't have problem with sleep.
Makes you sleep well. Makes you tired.
I also wake up when I wake
fresh.
up fresh. And start my things.
What type of work do you do?
Hustler.
You're hustler. You do it every day. You go in the morning and go every day.
No, it's my office. If I decide to go, I might go to the office in the morning.
Okay, it's not like you're answering to somebody.
No, I'm not answering somebody.
Okay.
If I go on my own, I might not go on my own.
Okay.
Even if I don't go in the house,
the thing is happening. Work. Okay, so see now, so for him, we can excuse him to work out in the evenings because he must not go to work in the morning.
So it's not compulsory that
you must go
and go and answer call for somebody to do this. I doing my work in the evening after the treadmill and jack off some heavy iron I've been carrying. I go to sauna, steam baths, hot steam baths, sweating. No. So I don't know why that sugar is retaining
like that.
solid.
No, the
What I'm doing to that sugar is
you should be moving by now. I understand. So, you should have. So what we do? See what. So that's why I'm asking all these questions now. If there is still stress in your schedule, the exercise will not be different from the exercise. So I'm looking at that your morning till you go. What is happening there?
The stress is mental.
That's even the more dangerous one.
The stress is mental. I also observe that at some certain points, conditions, what to do, the number of people are answered, phone calls, and all that. So any little malaria,
you're down.
Anything
bring you down.
Comes to my system,
bring you down. Yes.
That is the stress.
Yes. Very serious stress. Mental stress is more.
Mental stress because
it's more serious.
To do certain things and the cash is not there. Know that thing must be done. You owe people responsibility, and the responsibility is not shared, and everybody's responsibility.
You stay with him?
So I know myself.
You're married, sir?
Married with 5 children.
Is there any adult staying with you that is not your wife? Any other adult staying with you?
Any adult staying with me, not my wife. No, all of them are adults.
In 1 month, I'll bring this sugar better than your own. If he takes that workout to morning, watch with the drugs, I'm sure. In less than a month, in fact 3 weeks from today, this sugar will be 6. I'm very sure. If you take that exercise now, it's just that it will not be convenient. That's the issue. There's stress happening from morning till evening. And now he's relaxing when he goes to the gym because he's enjoying what he's doing. The problem is the body doesn't know he's relaxed. The body does not know. The body still feels like there's something going on. So what we'll do now, when we take that exercise, I don't know how to make it work now, and put it only in the morning. And then leave these drugs where they should be so that this door is working well. I'm telling you, 3 weeks from today, your blood sugar will be 6.
Okay.
Fasting blood sugar, I'm sure.
Okay. What you're saying is that what would the adult do?
Remind you to go in the morning.
Remind me to.
And insist when you refuse to go. And insist. Because people, it's like me, people who talk, you have to be difficult. When they tell you they're not doing it, it's difficult to convince them. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I need somebody who is not the wife that will supply that a bit of pressure. You get my point? So that, because again, he may wake up late. He may wake up, what time do you wake up?
I wake up anytime.
Okay,
I sleep anytime.
Wake up anytime. So you may wake up, let's say 9. And by that time the gym is empty.
9 o'clock.
Is that too late or too early?
I wake up, I sleep maybe some days. I don't have a particular way of
pattern.
Because I'm all weather man.
I get. I'm like that.
I might be in the club, stay late till 2 o'clock.
Okay.
And sleep and wake up 6 o'clock.
Okay. So you wake up early.
6 o'clock. Okay. And doing my normal things, phone calls and this. They will keep on. Sorry, let me answer this.
So you see, so the man there's stress, emotional, he's stronger, emotional stress.
So
yes,
I was saying,
yes. You said you wake up 6, then start taking calls, taking calls, do your thing.
Do my things. Then if I feel tired, I can
sleep a bit.
Sleep again.
Okay.
If I'm not tired, I can go out.
So that's good. You have good sleep. That's very good.
I have good sleep.
That's wonderful.
Sleep is not a problem.
That's wonderful. Go ahead.
Sleep is not a problem. The only problem is malaria is my problem.
When it comes.
Malaria and an infection.
Which one?
Infection and malaria are my problem.
Which infection? STI?
Any infection, I don't know.
Malaria is an infection. Malaria is an infection.
Malaria is an infection. Any infection disorganizes my system. Anything. Either sexual infection or bacterial infection.
Turns you upside down.
Swimming pools.
Those things there.
Yeah, sometimes
they're not clean.
Not 100% clean. But when you are swimming, your veins are all open. So all the other bacterial infections and the rest.
Okay, can go in. That when people are there, especially when people are there with you.
Yeah, it's a regular.
Especially. So you see what we will do now. Since you can wake up by 6, this thing is just for us to experiment. You can stop if you like, but after 3 weeks. This one now is me and you now. I will not be available to do tell you to go in the morning. I'm just saying, let us just do this experiment now. Since we have had this conversation, let's find a way to move Sheraton workout to the morning.
Anyway, and I'm not always regular here. That's another thing.
In Abuja?
I live in so many cities.
So if you live here now, how long before you leave? And come back when?
Come back will be next week, next month.
But you're doing hotels now, I mean? Are you doing hotels or you're staying in a house? There's a house there. Or staying in hotels?
House.
Okay, your house.
House.
If it was hotel now, you go use the gym immediately.
So
it's your house.
I have this in my house.
And I get what you're saying, boring and all that. It's not something, you're not ginger to do it when there's nobody.
I'm not ginger to do it because if I do it, people. Anyway, set a program.
I wish we can do just 3 weeks.
We can work out.
I can even call you. I don't mind. I can call maybe 10. I don't know how your schedule was. I say, how far, Chief? Did you work out? If you tell me lies, God will know. That's what you're doing?
I'm not a chief, so earlier I will tell you the truth.
Okay.
Not the truth.
You know,
I
please.
don't tell lies.
Okay, but let's do.
I've never lied for a long time.
Yes. That's wonderful.
I don't want to lie for anything. I will tell you whatever things are happening, I will tell you the truth.
Yes.
Take it.
Yes. 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 That's a boss. That's a boss talking. So what we do now? Again, it's just because of this number now. Let's do science now. Just 3 weeks.
That number, I don't know why that thing is always the truth. Sometimes I don't even eat.
I want to give you the practical answer. So again, we'll talk about diet. We'll go to food. We'll go there. But see, I'm telling you now that if you work out every day for the next 3 weeks, that's 21 days. I'm not joking. And you put it in the morning, 30 minutes minimum. You don't do less than 30 minutes. But don't do more than 1 hour if you're too happy. Just leave it less than 1 hour, but more than 30 minutes every day. And what you're doing is something that will make you sweat. We'll discuss that one as well. And then you do it every day. And you come back to the drug that we gave you. You're taking it, you're not missing it every day. In 3 weeks from today is what? Day. Tuesday. Wednesday. 3 weeks later, this sugar will be 6. It's 16 now. Mark my words. One will now keep it at 6. We'll now talk. So, having said this, let's now go to diet. What's your feeding like? How are you eating? What are you eating?
I eat anything eatable.
You eat in the night?
Sometimes I eat in the night. Sometimes I don't eat.
Okay, if you just feel like eating, you eat. Whatever is going to happen.
I just feel like, in fact, I don't have a particular diet system.
Okay, so
tea is my best food.
With sugar inside?
No sugar.
Okay.
But milk. Tea.
How do you do with fruits?
Fruits.
How do you like them or not?
I like them, but the thing is that
convenience.
Some of them are inconvenient now.
You can't get it.
Not to get it to shrink it, all those carrots and
other things. Okay, see the way we do diet. Everybody will encourage people, don't eat, don't drink.
People love me also, I don't shop and tire.
Yeah, wait. Let me.
Onion and what they call tomatoes. Chop up.
But see. A lot of people will attack this diet thing from don't eat this. If I say it now, you tell me okay, but when you go back, you're eating what you're eating. So see what will do for me. Let me say you're going to eat a plate of food per time. Let's say you're eating 1-2 portions of rice. That's what you want to eat this afternoon.
I don't even like eating rice.
What do you like to eat, for example?
Pepper soup.
Okay, pepper soup. What else?
Ukogari.
What's ukogari? Is it cassava? Okay, so that one has hair good. That type of thing now. Let's say you want to eat 2 portions with soup now. Everybody will agree that if you eat that 2 portions and with this type of blood sugar, it will not help us. Now the challenge is they will now say don't eat it. And telling an adult, we don't have a lot of options like that to be removing all the portions we have. So that's not typically what I do. It's what I do. I will say if you serve your bugari, the quantity you want to eat it. First of all, eat cucumber or garden egg. What is to do it to make you feel full? To make you eat 1/4 of that thing. So you're tricking yourself now. So I'm not saying don't eat those things. I'm saying eat garden egg first before it.
The idea of garden egg is even good. Cucumber, very difficult.
The cucumber, garden egg. You can take 5 or 6. You observe the food. The food is there sitting. You have been taking those drugs. Some of them take them with food. So you take the drug, then you start chewing garden egg first. Chew about 4 or 5 of them. Then take it away. Then you now start eating it. You find out that if you wanted to eat 2 portions, you eat 1. You'll be full. So okay.
You don't even eat.
Who is that? You?
Sometimes. Yes.
When you're hungry?
I don't even eat.
When you're hungry?
Even if I'm hungry, I don't. Now, throughout yesterday, what I eat? 4 o'clock.
So why you not eating when you're hungry? Why? Appetite.
I don't even feel it.
Okay, don't feel like eating. Okay. Okay, that's good. If you're not feeling like eating, not eating is also good though, for somebody who's sugar.
Good, but that's why I'm saying that why that sugar is not coming down.
I just explained it to you. Emotional stress is the eldest brother of all stresses. Emotional stress means that you will be lying on this bed and be working harder than somebody who is running in the field. That's what emotional stress means. So when we're in medical school and you're trying to read, that it constitutes emotional, that type of thing. Or you fail an exam, or somebody has a heartbreak. See people, they will lose weight. They didn't go anywhere. They're just not happy.
All the stress, I'm not losing weight. Why?
Like I said, now insulin is not working. We have fats.
What is the insulin? What will break down the insulin?
What insulin does is to move sugar around. That's what it does. So if you eat food, insulin will make it go to the cell. Then the quantity that was stored will be small. Because it's also insulin that stores it.
Cannot reduce the sugar in the body system.
No, it will. But you're going to be it's something you have to go every day. The injections. That's what I'm saying.
Every day?
That's what it will be if drugs are not working. Our drugs not working, I will confirm they're not working. We have to confirm first. Or do you want to do injections? Insulin?
No. The drugs, I don't know whether it's not working.
We have not used it now. It's when we use it consistently. Like I said, let's do 3 weeks. That's what I said. When we finish doing 3 weeks and I'm seeing fasting blood sugar 10, it should be.
But this was up and down. Sometimes it was 7. I also have this in
your house.
Sometimes it was 7.6, 7.8. Well, what is higher than 7.6? Then when I'm breaking down.
Okay, you start becoming sick. You start feeling. And now look at we're having 16.
You have 16 now. And it's caused by infection. When I have infection in the system, the blood sugar level will increase.
Infection does not help it. I agree. It does not help it come down. It may not make it go up, but if it's up, it will come down. It's probably a problem. If there's an infection somewhere, we have seen that one too. You put the person in the hospital and be giving them what to bring sugar. The sugar will stay where it is. We have seen it before.
Problem of this sugar level.
We have seen it before too.
So once the infection is cleared, the sugar level will come down. Because I also have this facility of
in your house.
In my house.
Do you still have strips?
Strip, yes.
You still have now today. Do you have in Port Harcourt?
I have in Port Harcourt. I have in Buja here.
You have the machine and the strip, 2 of them,
yes.
Here and here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The doctor give it to me free, sir.
Okay. You check dates. I hope it's still good. Some of them expire. Okay.
Even the latest one, sir.
Okay.
My doctor friend in South Africa gave me 2.
How often do you check? Do you feel like checking because of the needle?
No, it's painful, but I check every other day.
Okay, one day off, one day off.
One day like that. Sometimes 1 week I will not check. The second week I will continue to.
What's today? Today is what? Wednesday.
So I'm also free to any program you are.
That's what I want to do now. We're going to do this every other day now, as well. Do we do it? Just in case what you're saying is correct, that there's something else going on. But again, now let's even discuss this infection thing you always mention. STI is supposed to be here now.
STI what?
Sexually transmitted infections are supposed to be here. Transmitted infections, they're supposed to be here. When it's too much, you can get to the blood. But most times it's here. So when you're urinating, it's burning you. You know something is wrong. Or when you're about to urinate, when your food is painful. That's how you know you have an STI. That's bacteria do. That's bacteria ones. The other ones, viruses don't show you any sign. They will just be there. There's a man, he had the Argentine president. He lost 8 of his wives to cervical cancer. He was the one that gave all of them, and he didn't have any problem. So the virus that causes cervical cancer will not do anything to the man. It's just be there in the penis. Anybody you touch, that's not collect. Anybody doesn't collect, but not do anything to you. So he's the one, yes. It's documented. Just Argentine president. When his last wife died, the whole country entered chaos because the woman was loved by everybody. There was a massive protest in the streets of Argentina. And then when the research was done, it was him.
Only himself is married.
They will die, and they are married. They die. Cancer of the cervix. Papilloma virus, that's the name of the virus. Human papilloma virus. HPV, that's the virus that does it. Doesn't do anything to a man. Unless you have HIV. When you're immunocompromised, it will not come and give you something. give you maybe the condyloma. That's this thing that happen, white thing on the penis skin, some other things. But if you're normal immunocompetent, no problem. You'll be sharing the thing. So I'm saying, if you have a viral infection, usually they don't make you sick. There are people that have, anytime they have malaria, they have sore in their arm. Here, those people have another virus called herpes simplex. It's a virus, but they say I'm having fever. That is cold sore. What's happening there is when the person is sick, the immune system comes down. Herpes will show that is there. The moment you treat the infection and bring back the immune up, it will suppress it to go back to the nerve and hide. So it doesn't go away. Once you get it, it's there. But it does not make you sick. Just whenever you're down, it will show. Anytime you're back, it will go. So the same thing with someone. So it's not a viral thing now that's going on. What will always communicate with sugar and make it up and down is bacterial infections. And bacterial infections for men, I usually tell women, men don't have infections most of the time because this part of our body, we don't have pain around it. Women have menstrual periods and menstrual cramps and labor. So women have tolerance for pain here. So every month a girl has to deal with pain. Sometimes the pain score is 4/10, the level of pain, or 3/10. So any pain the woman is having here that is lesser than 3, they don't even pay attention to it because they are used to 4. So a woman have an infection inside that place that will be giving them small pain and they will not care because the pain is not as much as period pain. Men don't. So when a man is urinating, there's no pain. When a man is like you're speaking, probably there's no pain, probably. But the moment you go to urinate and there's pain, hey, you have an infection, you start running. You start calling pharmacy, you start running up and down to treat it. So most of the time, a man will not have a bacterial infection and not know. Almost 100% of the time. The moment you have an infection, sexually transmitted, and it's a bacteria, it will show you sign immediately. Either it will pain you when you're urinating, or it will pain you before you urinate. When the thing don't depart, you start feeling pain. It's not comfortable. You have to go fast. You get because the bladder, it has infection inside that place. So as the urine is stretching it, because that's what happens. How you know you want to urinate is the bladder gets a stretch and then you go. So when that stretching is happening, because there's injury inside the sac, that stretching will cause pain. You want to go immediately. Do you understand what I'm saying? And because of that discomfort, a man will always go and treat himself. But a woman will carry the thing there, carry it there, months. Then when you now go again, they will give you immediately. And they will carry, and sometimes you tell them you gave infection, they tell you it's not them that gave you, but it's them. It's there. But because the pain is not anywhere close to menstrual cramps, they don't even know it's there. You get. So the pelvis of a woman there's that pain tolerance there that hides, but it doesn't happen with men. So I'm almost certain, except you're having urinary symptoms. If you're not, I'm almost certain you don't have any bacterial infection there. No. It will show you pain. To pain you. Your screw, if you say whatever it is, epididymi, whatever, it will pain you. It will come as pain. That's how bacteria show. Every other thing is now malaria, this parasite, maybe something that is scratching you. Those ones are on the skin, And then which one again? Viruses, like I said, that will not even make you sick. There is viral pneumonia. They call it walking pneumonia. You have it, you don't know. You have to walk moving.
But now, yes. We have issue of PSA.
What do you mean PSA?
Prostate.
Yeah, I know. What do you mean issue? What do you mean? I don't know. Your own is high?
When it's high.
Is it high?
Yeah.
Okay, your own is high. When?
Last year, this year.
But are you having issues in urinating?
Then, yes.
Okay, what changed? They gave you drugs?
Yeah, they gave me drugs.
One of them is there, the one I saw there.
Yeah.
Okay, and it made the urination easier. But is it completely easy? Or it's easier than it was? Which one?
It was easier. Easier than before. There was a day I was health hostage.
You couldn't, okay.
I was battling as if the war has ended. Went for hospital to evacuate it through.
PSA is a non-specific. It doesn't really say anything. And what I mean by that is, if you're inside the sea, in the ocean now, and there's a shark in the place, and the shark is blind, the way the shark will pick you is when you have an injury. So if you bleed inside the water and the shark takes it, it uses that blood to track you, assuming it's blind. That's what I said. Just makes sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, everything inside your body is soaked inside blood. Everything. If I pull your eyes out at the back, there's blood. Everything. There's where I'll put the head first. You see blood under. Everything is immersed in blood, including the prostate gland. Everything, blood is touching everything. Now, when the prostate gland is supposed to be, let's say, this size, the moment it starts expanding, the fact that it is moving from what it should be, things will break off from it. Antigens, just because it's moving. It is those antigens will now go to the blood and test. and find them. We'll know that there is an activity in the prostate, but it doesn't tell us anything. It just tells us something is going on in that prostate gland. So now that you had obstruction, so me, I don't know if I have papers, so I would have shown you now where the prostate gland is. The bladder is like a balloon that is upside down. That's the way the bladder is. That mouth of the balloon is what goes through your penis that brings out water, that brings out the urine. So the rest of the balloon is the bladder. The prostate gland, just at the mouth of that balloon, before the rest of the tip, the prostate gland is like this around it. That's how it is naturally. So the rest of the balloon is on top of here like this. That's where the urine collects. Now there's another pipe that comes into that bladder from the top. It comes from the kidneys. So the kidney sends two pipes that go into this balloon, and it keeps making urine, bringing water in, bringing water in. The moment the water touches the body enough, you now feel like, okay, I want to go and urinate. Now the urine now comes through this other side and comes down. That's what's inside the penis. So I'm saying that the prostate gland is at the neck, just under this side of the balloon, just there. So if we are supposed to have this, like this, when this gland starts becoming big, it will be big inward and outward. That's what happens. So it is in the getting big that it now squeezes on that outlet. So when it squeezes the outlet, the balloon water, it makes sense that water can't pass because something is squeezing it. So what they now did is they put a pipe, what they call catheter. At the moment the pipe hits the water, everything went out. But this guy, you now see what's going on. The concern will usually be, let it not be prostate cancer, I beg. Because 70% of men, out of every 10, 7 will have enlarged prostate. Documented. Out of every 10 men at a certain age. So we want to be sure that it's just prostate enlargement and not cancer. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the fact that it's increased just tells us there's activity in the prostate gland. It doesn't tell us anything. When we want to now trace cancer, people still go and be doing prostate, we want to check the level and see if it's increasing. That's something I can point at it. But the correct thing to do is go there and collect just small part of the prostate. Just pick it small and go and look at it with the microscope. You see it clear if it's cancer or not. Some urologists will go through the anus and touch it because the anus is just at the back.
Yeah.
So if you touch, you can feel if it's hard, you know that yes, so sufficient is more. You understand? So if the thing is, that's what I'm talking. That's what I mean by taking. And they say it's not. That's wonderful. That's the gold standard. You go there and pick it. That's biopsy. You go and collect pieces of the thing and go and look at it in the microscope and confirm. Once you're confirmed, then you say thank God. Now bring drugs. Like you said, the fact that you can now urinate without catheter, you catheterized, you have catheter there, it means the thing has gone back a bit. The drugs has done something for us.
Okay.
You get my point. So that,
So that
sure.
There's no point to
No.
operation or operations or whatever.
Because of where the prostate is, the surgeries are not. If the drug is doing it, stay with the drug. Do you leak urine? Can you hold the urine back?
What I can
Hold it.
when I want to urinate.
No. If you don't want to urinate, the feel hold.
Why not?
Good. For some people, when their prostate is large like that and they didn't go to hospital early, that coordination to hold urine when you want to hold it and release it, they will lose it. Do you understand? Just think about it. Something blocked your urination. So even if you want to urinate, you can't. The tendency to just leave yourself like that, leave it open because it's not coming out, it's there. Do you agree? Because something is blocking it. So if you do this for long enough, by the time we restore the function, you may not be able to coordinate again because you have left the coordination for a long time. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the fact that he rushed immediately and they dealt with it and his coordination is still not that, you're in a good place. Nothing they do. In a 3-week everyday exercise, that's not going to work because you're not in Sheraton, you're not in Abuja after today. So what do we do? I just want to do this for 3 weeks. Then I'll allow you to make your decision. So what do we do now that you're going to tomorrow?
The same work, maybe morning workout.
So but we'll do Sheraton before you go now.
No, then now I want to rest.
No, I mean in the morning, before you go. What time are you leaving? You want to rest? Okay, because of the way you're feeling, Abby, you're a bit sick this period. You're not fresh. 100%.
I'm also not
Sick.
I'm also sick.
I understand. You're recovering. I understand.
I'm on work.
Also.
Sometimes it's stress that brings someone down.
Yes, man. Yes.
Stress that brings someone down. So you can work with your system. Let's say workouts.
That's what I'm saying now. You're not working you're not going to work out tomorrow. When are we starting?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe starting Friday.
Where are we? Okay, next tomorrow, Friday. And you'll be in Port Harcourt by then.
Yeah.
So what will you do in the morning of Friday? That'll make you sweat.
Make me sweat. Okay, maybe I'll go to the gym when I get to Port Harcourt.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah.
Will you be able to find Jimmy that morning? That you know where to go already? You already know a place.
Everywhere I have gym. I have places I book.
Okay. Oh, good.
If I don't want to go to gym, I can do only workouts. 5:30.
Jogging or what?
Not jogging, just trekking.
Why not jogging? You have pain in your leg?
The weights. I used to play football in this place, but I have a calm.
Okay, there's small pain here.
I got tired, maybe because of the weights.
Okay, but it's not in this joint here.
It was tight, yeah.
It's up here.
If you get in, I stopped playing football. All starts football.
So if you jog, now what will happen? It's will pay you there.
If I jog, it will not pay me, but it doesn't. This has come now. Don't jog.
Say your what? It's what?
54. Yeah, check now. Check and get sweat.
Do you sweat when you trek? You sweat when you trek?
Yes.
So it's not jogging now. If you do this type of jogging, that's almost like you're trekking. Do you know that type?
Sometimes I want to do exercise.
Yes.
Leave me something. Dance in my house.
You will dance. What type of dance? Aggressive dance like this.
See this guy. New patient that will new patient.
Yes, please. Okay, you will dance. Wow.
Music. My lovely music in DJ.
And you stand up and dance actually. It's not
me, I will come this place out. I was down
and you sweat. Wow. How often do you do that?
Every day. I want to do it again every day. I don't have lonely moments.
Okay.
I'm managing a lot of things.
Okay.
So that's why people are able to a character with nine. What did they say?
Cat with 9 lives. Okay, so now you.
They are everywhere. You see me in club, you don't know me. You see me in
swimming pool, your fish.
You don't know me. Stay in my room like this, only me.
And swimming is very good exercise too. But it's just that you cannot do it in the mornings now.
No, it's normally in the afternoon.
Yeah, when there's sun. That's the thing. Swimming is very, very good. Very, very good. So what are we doing? What are we doing for 30 minutes every day? 35 minutes.
30 minutes.
We sweat. Does that make you sweat? I want the sweating part.
If you walk kilometers, you sweat. There's nothing that.
But it will happen in 30 minutes. That's the idea. I don't want it to go more than 40. I don't want it to more than 1 hour. It's not workout again. That's what I'm saying.
But I don't feel stress.
The body will feel stress.
Okay.
You get my point. The idea is
myself because I also have a workout program in my phone.
You can find the one that you know. I just want something that make you sweat. See.
Okay, I will use my bike. If you want to.
Okay.
I'll use my bike. Maybe I will just dance and sweat 30 minutes dancing.
Okay, if you go to be aggressive enough to make you sweat, yes, once you sweat, do that every day. I don't know how you're going to do it, whether bikes, whether you're 30 minutes dancing, whatever you're doing, but let it not be more than 1 hour.
Okay.
Let it not be less than 30 minutes. Okay. That window. Do it every morning. Then these drugs, do you still have them?
These drugs?
Those ones you showed me.
I have them, but I can take them to your recommended ones.
No, this one is good. I'm just saying, let's use the drugs that are prescribed already. Are they finished? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Are they in Port Harcourt also? Yeah. So you are going to carry them, or do we give you so you keep some?
Oh,
okay.
Okay,
you're always moving the good.
The idea is the failure to take them every day is the problem. Go with them anywhere.
Your BP is fantastic. Your BP is fantastic.
It's part of the,
in my opinion, it's very good. Just that sugar. Very, very, very good. This is very good. So my concern will now be the sugar now. So let's take the hypoglycemic agent, the drug. How did they give it to you every morning or every? How did they take it?
The drug they sell once a day.
With food, are they?
Without food, sir. I will come and take it. By the tea or whatever.
That was that thing. Which one is that? No, I mean the sugar one.
The sugar one, is it not the gas?
Let me see the drug. And that's the first drug you are giving. Were you using the one before and they changed it?
Changed it.
Okay, you were using one before.
I was using another one before.
So what created the changing? It was not working as well.
Is it not the BP drug?
No, the sugar one. Finish.
Guess it.
Yeah. So this is the one name people know. Get real. The one we know is the one. See the drug name. The one on that. That's the one doctor looks for.
That is a sugar now.
Sugar drug, yeah. So I'm saying the drug we were using before. Why did they change it? Why?
No.
I mean for sugar, not for any other reason.
For sugar, yeah.
Yes.
The drug I was using was no, not that. They even combine two cells. One glucose.
Okay, that's it. Combined with another one.
So why that this one was what I was using?
So why did you stop using glucose with this one?
Because I was feeling that I would double dealing.
By the time we go down too much. Did you check to see what's going down too much before you stopped?
No, I also had it, but
you just stopped by yourself.
I stopped.
So see, remember we're structuring this thing now. That's why we're having this conversation. So what we'll do now, we have agreed with exercise, whether it's dance, whatever. Let me, we have talked about that one. That one side. You're going to check your blood sugar Friday morning, Sunday, say every other day, bah? So we'll jump on one day. But we want to do 2 days. Let's do 2 days. Okay, so Friday, Monday, Thursday, like that for 3 weeks.
But you encourage you to take it alongside.
I will make that decision on the phone with you.
Or even one other drugs again.
Which one? And you combine together. This is very good. I like this drug. This is very good. But this is I prefer this actually. It is stronger for controlling sugar. It's just that the side effects probably if you have side effects it's more because it's a strong drug. This one is the other one is a strong drug. It's a strong drug. This one is.
I take 2 of this.
One morning, one evening.
Yeah, one the other one in the morning. It's not 2 times. So once.
No, what is sweeter? Okay.
Once a day. I don't take them twice.
Because you don't like to take 2 times a day or what?
No, sometimes if the thing is down, there's a problem.
So you shouldn't go too low. I understand what your concern is. The thing is, we want to even know if it's answering. We want to know if the thing is even working. We are testing the potential of the drug. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Sometimes my inability to take them.
That's the concern. Okay.
Secondly, at some point in time, I don't feel my erection is not strong enough to fire that, and I get angry when I don't have that erection.
Okay.
So, and I know that these are things that is causing.
They're probably doing it.
I will stop it.
You stop everything.
The girlfriend and she's looking at me.
Feel somehow. I understand.
So I have to stop taking this drug. Those are my criteria. My problems of not
taking these drugs.
Taking the drugs regularly and
So see what we'll do now. I'm in the mix now. And the girlfriends are there. See what we'll do now. We'll start with glimepiride. Watch. If I'll figure out which of them. There's one that's causing that erection thing. It's not all of them.
Which of them?
There's one doing it. Now I'll find out now. Now that So what we'll do, leave this one. Let's do glimepiride. Leave it. Leave this two. I know it's around. You have it, just leave it. You're taking glimepiride now. And we're checking your fasting blood sugar. Now, as I'm calling you on the phone and you're telling me values that you're getting, I'll be making decisions. Then if along the line you have that thing, it happens where you're trying to have sex and it's not working, just tell me. You understand what I'm saying? So that we'll find the way. These are the things I'm talking about. It's a particular drug that's causing that. So we'll find the one that's doing it. Most of them have a side effect, but it may not be this one that's doing it.
You see? What about this one?
This is a very good drug. This drug is a blood thinner. It's something that'll make you never have a stroke in your life. It's for heart health and just to make sure that your blood doesn't form any clots for any reason. That's what it is. Very good drug.
So you can see that I've been in safe hands.
Yes. It's now you that is not taking the things. The people give you things that will be very wonderful. It's not you that is now. So see what we'll do now. I said exercise fixed. This drug, the other one, and your other routine drugs. Leave this one for now. And then test. We're doing 3 things. Then the 4th one that's very important is the garden egg. But I don't want to overpack you.
Okay, garden egg. I will not
before meals.
Okay. Now it's not a problem.
Okay. Garden egg before meals.
Garden egg. I'm not there now.
No, you did. They can't provide up and down now. This plenty. If you step out of here now, you probably see anybody you see, those things like the X with grandfathers where they carry that's usually very fine on the eye. The green ones are sweet. I prefer those green ones. That's bitter. I prefer those ones. No, they sell those ones too. Okay. They sell them. But it's available if you look for them. So we're doing 4 things. I'll remind you the 4. I don't even like it's too many to me now, but we'll just find a way to do it for 3 weeks. So exercise is 1. The drug we're talking about, this drug now. Glymepirid, not this one. Not this one. The other one. Glycerin, whatever it is, they wrote there.
This one.
This one, yes. 1 daily, yeah. Then tests, and then food. But you're not doing it alone. I'm calling you and following up as we're going. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we do. Then
3 weeks time, everything will be down
completely.
I will not come back.
Completely. I'm telling you, yes, I'm telling you. Then when we now get there, we now see what made us get here. You now decide to throw it away or not. At least we are seeing see what got us.
The truth of the matter is life itself is very complex. Look, one of the days when we don't have the money to do anything we want
to do.
Get to this point. Like my man there now. He's thinking about how to survive and nothing always no health issues.
Wow. Which is a blessing.
But when you grow up to our level and then to come and have your woman, husband,
responsibilities, family. Yes. Pressure.
So it's that part of life. So you're not afraid.
Exercise will hack it. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You will do all those stress, but in a relaxed manner.
That's why even some of my friends are also worried about saying, yeah, I'm trying. So I see some of my friends, they suffer some setback more than me in my social life. I help me to
So see what he's doing now. He doesn't even know. You know why he's doing this? There's a lot of strength in his body. If he exercised this morning, this leg will not be moving. He will literally be. See how you be. But there's a lot of strength. So he's unconsciously moving. There's power in the body. Exercise takes away that power and makes you rest. So let's say somebody, so if he's angry with somebody now, you'll be like, this man is joking with me. See, you move his leg. I said the same person now annoy him tomorrow when he exercise, and you'll be like, this man is just joking with me. 2 different outcomes, the same situation. So see, and one time I caught myself one time. I didn't know. My leg was like this for a long time. I didn't know. When I looked, I said, Kai, I just held the leg with power everywhere. But the moment you just walk, the thing takes away, you relax, your whole body just completely goes to relax mode, even when you're still going through stress. But the body is relaxing. The stress is now only you that knows. The body does not know. That's what the hack is. So all these emotional problems, financial problems, pressures, they will still be there. But the body, you have reset the body. You have tricked the body.